It's week 6 of the National Football League, and we'll get a look here at Caleb Williams. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the Jets and the Bills under the lights on Monday night.
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And it's time to close an exciting week of football here on Monday night. He stopped on the return at the 27. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. 16 yards. Well, Sean McDermott didn't like that call. We can tell he's got the challenge flag out. Well, we're going to see how much of a sideline maven he is, Brock. This one very close, whether he got the feet down or not.
And I'm so impressed by all these mavens, because you've got to make that transition from college, where 1 foot, you're good.
Yep.
But not at this level. You've got to be a ballerina. You've got to get those toes both in, and the replay booth will be the judge of it.
All right, so that challenge is unsuccessful, but still a chance to earn a third one if their next challenge leads to an overturned call. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down. Working from the gun, Williams. Hits his target, that's DJ Moore. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. The Bills getting close, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. Give him a 1-yard pickup there, but that's not going to help a ton. It's 3rd and 15. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
First down from the red zone. It's caught.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Robinson on the inside give. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Running with Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Matt Prater on for the field goal try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
He stopped on the return at the 27. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. Leading them out in year 11. He's played 15 or more games every season in the league. A real Iron Man, Derek Carr.
2 numbers that a lot of people were focused on from his performance last week. That would be 3 and 0, as in touchdowns and interceptions. That's a quarterback who was efficient, aggressive in the right spots, but he took great care of the football. And of course, well, he cares less about those 2 numbers. He's more about the alphabet, like that letter W, picking up the win in that ball game.
And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Working out of the gun, it's Carr. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Carr here from the gun. It's tipped away and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
No return on that punt. And it'll be Jets football. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Gets this one to Harrison. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
From the 29. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down throw by Williams. That one is caught left side of the field. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First down, ball at the 36. Williams will look to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Robinson. And they take him down right along the 30. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And another field goal makes it 6-0 for them.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Buffalo offense out there for their second drive of the contest. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening first down as they take the field a second time. They're out and set, 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he gets back to the line, but no more. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Now Carr. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. A tight end in motion now. This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And there wasn't much he could do there. A small gain to the 43. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Carr to the air now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Now set up the screen. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. More from MetLife coming right up. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Quick slant to Hawkinson. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They have themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Back to the air. Carr has the connection to Hawkinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Running back, motioning right. Carr throwing on 3rd. That's caught for the 1st. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Throwing again, it's Carr. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills tie and can take the lead here in the 2nd. Tank Dell the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Makes the score, Bills
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. It's Keyshawn Nixon with the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Jets offense now set to take over. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, Williams. This one finds Goddard. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's good for the Jets.
Working from the gun, Williams. And this one does not go far.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Logan Wilson has it. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, following his interception, he remains out there. Looks like he got banged up pretty badly on that play. They'll send someone out to look at him. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They go play action with Kong. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the fumble recovery is made. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. What play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
And the Jets, 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Got a man. Robinson has it. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check down outlet on short throws.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
The penalty makes this 3rd and 2 now. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
Williams from the gun. Flush down out to his left. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there, no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets parlay the turnover into a lead. DJ Moore, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop him either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Khalif Raymond to return it. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Carr now on 1st and 10. Able to find Hawkinson. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. And now we'll have to take a moment for an injured player, and it's a significant one. Tight end TJ Hawkinson in some pain after the play. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Carr with it on 1st. Hits his man on the out route. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. It's a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. The Jets get there and bring him down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go before a sack.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Carr staring down a 3rd and long. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's tackled for no gain.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they fail to cut the lead in half. It stays at 6.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. To the left sideline, complete. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good enough for a New York first down. Well, Sean McDermott didn't like that call. We can tell he's got the challenge flag out. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
That challenge unsuccessful, but remember, with the new challenge rules going into effect this season, if they make another challenge and win that one, they can still earn a 3rd challenge flag in this game. First down, Williams. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets. with a 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They are throwing it again. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
Williams will look to throw. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game.
Yeah.
That's well done.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Bills offense takes over. Not much time remaining in the half. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. He's going to get this complete to his running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Short pass caught by his tight end. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Buffalo.
Carr here from the gun. Wilson's got it. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Going again, it's Carr. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. A good defensive play breaks that one up. So it'll be 3rd down. One final shot before halftime. This is going all the way to the end zone. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. As mentioned, this is the EA Sports Halftime Report. Time to take a look around the NFL and find out what's going on this fine Sunday. We'll begin up at legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, where you see the final score there. Aiden O'Connell, excellent in the victory, as his guys run their mark to 4-2 on the year. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they were losers in that one to the visiting LA Chargers. Mike Williams, 2 touchdown catches in the victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. In the first half, it was the man from USC, Caleb Williams, who put on a solid performance. He came on after a slow start to fire 2 second-quarter touchdown passes and give his guys the lead at the intermission.
He fields it from the 8. Good-looking return here, and he's got room. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. So to begin the third, it's going to be the Buffalo offense we see first. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That one is caught left side of the field. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Throwing on first down, it's Carr. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And we'll see what they do here on second down. A give left side for Gibbs. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down. Carr off the play fake. The left side brought in by Hawkinson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll motion a tight end left. They go play action with Carr. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Back to the air. Carr. Pass complete to Gibbs. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Yeah, this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes things a little closer. It's now a 10-point game.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, well, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Williams from the gun. Bails out of the pocket quick. Steps up, and he's running with it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
Still first down.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5. Running it after the penalty. A lot of grass ahead. And he works this to the 38 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Williams to throw on first. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find DJ Moore on that throw. And that'll bring up 2nd down. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
42-yard attempt.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 32. The Jets get there and bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, Carr. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. The Jets are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Williams set to pass. Gets this one to Harrison. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Staying with Robinson. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
At the 40-yard line.
First down, Williams. He's got Harrison. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the 44.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And not a lot of space to work. He's brought down at the 45. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Now here's Williams. And that's incomplete. He's going to wish he hung on to that pick there, but it's still going to bring up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Couldn't connect to a tank down. And it sets up 2nd down. Working out of the gun, it's Carr. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch follow.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Carr now on 1st and 10. He's got it, room to run. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Bills football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. A run here with Sanders. Broke, and he gets to the end zone. Touchdown. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. He would not be denied that close to the end zone, Brock. I think it might have taken 5 or 6 guys tackling him to keep him from diving across the line for 6.
Certainly a second effort touchdown, no question. The backs who become fan favorites, we've seen it through the generations, and they set the curve for their peers, are the ones who just fight through that stop. It will not be denied of a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Brings in the kick at the 9. And look at this return. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Jets out to begin another drive. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. 1st down throw by Williams. Rifles it, and it's caught. And he's tackled for a short gain. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38. Finds his target, Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And he goes down. The Bills got to him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down. Now Williams. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down.
I think you're seeing why they like this guy in coverage, man. He reacts well to throws and is so adept in breaking up passes right through contact or before they ever reach the target.
And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Bills will take over possession. Throwing on first down, it's Carr. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Carr here from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still inches to go on third down. Carr off the play fake. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And it's fourth and short. We'll see if they go for it. The Bills with a punt team out there. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And they're going to take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. To throw, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That heater is going to fall to the turf.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. Fair catch called for and made just outside the 20. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Now Carr. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Back to the air. Carr. Connection. It's on the turf. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They've ripped off 4 straight wins, and if this lead holds, that's going to be 5 before we know it. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Williams on the play action. Taken in by Harrison. And he gets this forward to the 19. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Moore's got it. And he'll go down here at the 16. This one goes for 3 yards. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now we're on with Robinson. And they're going to bring him down after he drives it down to the 7. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Design bootleg here. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
3rd down and 2.
Here's Williams. He has the first over the middle. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call, throwing it for 2. But that risk pays off.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Return coming from the 6. This return makes it up to the 25. The Bills and Derek Carr about ready to get back to work. And I hate to say it, but it kind of feels like the primetime lights have blinded him here tonight. It's been a real rough showing for him as we're seeing here, Brock, a lot of plays that he's going to want back. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Carr. Got a man, Robinson has it. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs for him at the 38. Carr with it on 1st. Dell with the grab. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Running back sent in motion left. Working out of the gun. It's Carr. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, But those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. They're now set for 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Carr. Wilson on the slant. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll run with Sanders. And he's brought down for a loss. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Cut near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. And he's got it for the touchdown. But while they celebrate, back near the line, we've got a flag, Brock, in the neighborhood we usually see holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run here following the penalty. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Bills 14 points back. Looking to throw, Carr. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal. Looking to throw it. Has it in close. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills now within 1 score in the 4th. Tank Dell the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. A 2nd touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in 1 game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
That one splits the uprights, and they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation.
That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
On 2nd down, Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Buffalo calls it 2nd time out of the half. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. They'll bring out the punter here. Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Bills headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here he is to throw. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. Now to throw. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Throwing now. He's got it, room to run. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He'll look to throw it. Has the connection to Hawkinson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Complete to Dell. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Setting up to pass. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Looking to throw. Need this to force overtime. And this will not be caught. So their last chance heave to the end zone ends up on the ground. This game's over. So the win goes to the Jets. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.